Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983. It's June 28th, about 2 in the morning. As usual, I'm up. And this is gonna be the start of a new series. I have no idea how many videos it will be before I pass away. If you like the series, please like, subscribe. Got a lot more to come, but this is Mark's favorite games, and there's a lot of them. So, like I said, I don't have any idea how many videos I'll do in this series or get to before I pass away. And what I hope to do with this is just do some short videos on my favorite games over the years from 1975, my first adventure into wargaming to whatever I'm currently doing. And I'm actually going to base them on games that I've actually played, whether it's my copies or another copy. A lot of you know I'm selling my collection. This is a game that, like some of you, I've got multiple copies, and I've played this game, Battle for Normandy from GMT Games. Quite a few times actually over the years, and I hope to get to it again. But I will say that I hope that you come along with my journey and enjoy this new series that I'll be working on. And I'm not doing them in any particular order. It's just going to be as the moment strikes and I can get a video in. So that being said, I'm going to title the series and put it in a playlist of Mark's favorite games. Okay? So, GMT Battle for Normandy. Why is it one of my favorite games? Well, first, I think it's probably one of the most accessible games on the Battle of Normandy. I've played the full campaign multiple times. This particular copy is not punched. Actually, you're going to be offering it up for sale because it's an extra over in the marketplace. But, don't assume that it will still be available. But over in the constant marketplace, I've been doing my cancer reduction sales. So that being said, not an unboxing, but I want to just show you some of the components. Like I said, I think this is a really accessible, fun game. This has some extras in it, just different these didn't come with the game. It's got some extra C3I counters that you're not going to need. There is a new updated version coming, but only the Lord knows how long that's going to take to get out. Dan Holte, I'm sure, is working on it, but the new edition is going to include the expansion with some of the extras. This is, when I say manageable, I've played this at GMT West 2 or 3 times. The full campaign, including time with Dan Holte and a few other people. Always did it multiplayer. Comes with a bunch of player aids. My intent of this series is not at all in unboxings. I'm not really that interested in showing all the components, but the maps are super nice, so I'll be talking a little bit about that. But why is it one of my favorite games? Well, it's a very manageable battalion level game with clear counters. You can do anything from, it has like almost own little separate mini game for the landings to all in the airdrops, all the way up through, you can start on June 7th. It's got all the components you would want, supply, just super manageable. All the different units are clearly marked by the box color of the type. by what division. Like, for example, this is the 83rd, different battalions of the 83rd Infantry Division here, 79th Infantry Division here. And it's got, I believe, if I remember right, has been a little bit. You got armor effects, you got supply, you got artillery. Honestly, just a really enjoyable, lots of scenarios, but even the campaign is actually pretty manageable, multiplayer. The maps are just gorgeous. Let me show you. Let's see here. Let me show you just one of the maps. Let me see if this is one I want to share or not. Let's get caught on it. I want to show you Utah, actually. If I can find the map with Utah on it. Omaha Beach. All right, let's do an example here. So I'm gonna show you the map. You've seen it. The maps in the game are back printed for different scenarios. So if you only got room for one map, it's great that way. I really like games that are interactive, and there is some interactiveness to the game. I enjoy games with nice maps. As far as I think maps are really important to show the terrain, whether that's a hex map or an area map. But this game, just got some really nice maps. It has some unique combat effects where Marsh, so hexes like this in Marsh, it's, how do I put it? When the units are attacking out of the marsh, they get penalized. So it's, position-wise can be super important. I can remember a game, one of the games I played as the Germans, and it worked out where I had, if I remember right, basically kind of had the Americans trapped in the marsh, and I had a German line. It was here in Utah Beach. Let me see if I can get that part out. Let me see if it makes sense. My memory gets jarred. Yeah, I think I could be remembering a little bit wrong because it was a number of years ago. In fact, I remember Danny Holte commenting how he's never really seen German in such good position. But I had a defensive line where the Americans were mostly in the marsh and trying to attack out. And being in the marsh and attacking out, you're weakened. I'm not going to pull out the terrain effects chart, but I remember that was kind of unique. And I had a really nice line of Germans, and the things that just kind of worked out where I kind of had the American airborne trapped in the marsh, and so they were having to expend a lot of effort to attack out. So pretty interesting. But yeah, Battle for Normandy. I'm going to try to keep all these videos short. And I don't know, what I lack is, maybe they're just general comments, but these are some of my favorites. You could say, if you're a monster gamer or just like a nice playable game, because this does have a lot of 1 and 2 map scenarios, and the maps are back printed. Mark's Essential Game Library. I don't know. Maybe I haven't decided. I'll decide what I'm going to name this series of videos once I start posting these. I hope you come along for the ride, and like I said, not doing these in any particular order, and they're just going to be really quick commentary. I really like these little cards. Those are pretty cool. But anyways, once again, Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983. Mark's favorites, and not in particular order, but first video gets to go to the Battle for Normandy by GMT Games. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye.